Hey everybody, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by and checking out my YouTube channel Against All Hope. Um, this morning I just wanted to share a thought that I had about something that is so common and so simple and something we hear literally every single day of our lives, but do we really take thought behind what we hear? There's a simple phrase that we use every day. How are you doing today? We say it to everybody. We meet somebody. Hey, how are you doing today? Talk to the grocery person, the mail person, your wife, your siblings. How was your day? How are you doing today? But my thought is this: do we ever really take time to listen? We say, how are you doing today? But what we should really say is, how are you really doing today? Because in our culture and in our society, we have these auto responses in which we automatically say, oh, I'm doing just fine. Oh, I'm having an okay day. Oh, I'm not bad. I'm so. What we don't hear is that, hey, my electric's about to get shut off. Hey, I'm going through a really bad divorce. Hey, I'm losing my kids right now. I'm battling with cancer. I'm on the verge of committing suicide. I have no money in my account and no food on my table. We are so programmed to say, I'm doing just fine. Or when we ask the question, how are you doing today? Do we really take time to listen and to care about how the other person is doing? And if someone were to really tell us how they're doing today, are we really going to be there to make a difference or an impact in their life? It says in the Bible to bear ye one another's burdens. I think the best example of that is when Jesus went to the tomb of his dear friend Lazarus. Lazarus had been dead for several days, and Jesus showed up on the scene. Now, Jesus knew that he was going to resurrect Lazarus from the dead, but it said that when Jesus arrived, he wept. And it didn't mean that he cried or he sobbed, but it meant that he cried bitterly. He was in deep distress and in deep distraught for his friend. And I've always asked the question, why would Jesus cry if he knew what he was about to do? And the answer that God gave me was that he cried because of those that were around him. He wept because those around him were weeping. He felt bad. He felt the sorrow. He felt the hurt of those that are around him. And it made him hurt and sorrow within himself. We should be able to feel the hurt of those around us, and we should be able to help them. We get so caught up in our own agendas and on our daily grinds and what we have to do and what we want to do, what we want to achieve, our goals, that we don't take time to see the world. We don't take time to focus on those that are around us because we're so caught up in ourselves sometimes. I heard someone once say that the only way that people can truly understand each other is when they share their guts with each other. And I love what he said, but I loved even more the explanation behind it. He said our guts are on the inside. When we can truly share our innermost thoughts, our innermost hurts, our innermost feelings with other people. And when people share their innermost thoughts and feelings with us, and we can respond with love and compassion, then we truly have an understanding for each other. So I want to encourage somebody out there today. Ask somebody how they're really doing today. And if somebody asks you, have enough confidence to say, you know what, this is what I'm going through today. And if you are going through something, find someone that's there for you, a friend, a family member, and share your guts with them. And if somebody shares their guts with you, be willing to listen and be accepting. Sometimes we want to point fingers, we want to fix it, we want to judge people. Sometimes people just need someone just to sit back and listen. Give them a hug, tell them it's going to be okay. Not look down, not point fingers, just be there. So, challenge for everyone out there today, share your guts with somebody or have someone share their guts with you. Remember, keep hope alive today. God bless.